Swapna, let me come to you. When we understand climate, it's all okay. Now we're getting a lot of ideas as to where all can we really start working at, as what Mridula has indicated. But tell me, what is the investor's interest at this point in time? What are VCs, investors thinking at this point in time? What will excite them when it comes to green ventures?
Absolutely, and a delight to be here. I think investors will be where there is money to be made. That's what investors do, right? But if I have to think about, and Mridula peeled it very well, right? Climate doesn't mean one thing, but is a sum total of many, many areas. I think if I look at India, and we talked about how India needs to be still built. If we look at large three GDP contributors of the country today, which are supply chains, mobility, agriculture, energy, between them we are talking about 70% of GDP, 90% of India's emissions. So really, if one could think about systematically tackling each of these sectors, there is a lot of money to be made, a lot of progress to be made, and a lot of technological innovations to be made. So with that, I think every VC, you can peel the labels, you can be a generalist investor, you can be super focused as a climate investor, you can be mobility investor, agriculture investor, or just another deep tech investor. All of us are looking at innovations, which of course come from startups because they are faster, nimbler, which can systematically build technology, which don't make, another shift, but step shift in how things are. So how this building is made, how can we reimagine this? How can we reimagine everything around us? Because this is our opportunity. I think the previous panel, which was talking about we have made good progress, I think the other significant part is we have not only made good progress for India, but for the rest of the world. To Mridula's point, I think climate doesn't really mean solar and wind, because it's much more beyond, because if you think about rest of the world, they're all developed. If you look at the north, it's all well developed. They're thinking about mitigation. But as we're thinking about India, it's more adaptation, resilience, which means systematic thinking in process and product. So I think that's where our opportunity as investors also lie, that are there pockets where we can create innovation and large scale impact and return.
Absolutely.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.